Hello, hello. We are back. Another episode of Teeny Tuesday, and we're starting to assemble. Now, this part, it doesn't give you, at this point it tells you to do this window part. I'm not sure why didn't have to do it sooner, but nonetheless, here we are. So I'm going to start with that since I want these to have a chance to dry.
Are we done with stamping? Please say when.
Okay, so
Come
one.
on, Bob, be done with the stamping. It's enough. Honestly, I can't stop, guys. I cannot stop.
One window jam.
Okay, one more. There we go. Okay.
I have Crafty by Tony playing in the background. She's kind of funny. She's a kind of a silly crafter in the respect that, she has no problem like calling out her own errors and, calling herself, like Gail calls herself a beanhead. It's like,
you could decide to have this half off or just a part
I want
of
them
it.
flush with the
Whatever you want,
front.
but I really want this to be the focal point. Might not put it directly in the center, but towards the middle. Now this already has this
A little more challenging simply because of I can't put them. Normally what I would do would be to put it face down and push it up against the table because I want it to be flat with the front of the window, but because this has the little knobby there, it won't sit flat.
These are from
So
Stamperia. I do really like.
we just got to keep
I like Stamperia's rub-ons.
while the glue sets,
I really like the
keep
ones from 49 and Market.
moving it forward. Okay.
And those were Katie Petite's designs. And they smell so good. These smell so good. Now the other ones that I have, these two, came from AliExpress years ago. It was like a trend back then. It was all the rage. You needed to have these, so bought them, used a couple of them. They're very sticky. If you put them on, it still has the glue residue.
And this
If
one.
you use a Stamperia or 49 Market, there's no glue residue. No, it just blends into the paper. It's just really pretty.
Over
Let's
that.
try one of these.
Again, it does bother me that they're different colors, but
With this one, see, there's supposed to be these here. Didn't really work. That's quite right because we also like the distressed look. Something sticking on my desk again. Please be on there and not on the plastic.
if you could see my desk right now, it is a
Do we want to add?
mess. Excuse my head.
Well, I'm going to add bubble tape anyway, but I really want to add another one.
Not sure if it was in the screen just then, but
Oh, let's just do these. Is there sticky on here?
I'll make sure I get
There's no
those.
sticky, so that won't work. No sticky. Goodness.
even. And then it's got a little
Do these have any sticky?
paper sign that gets glued on there right above those windows and centering.
Does. Hopefully. I don't know. We're going to try it. Is it because they're rubbish quality, or do these in time lose their stickiness? See, look, sticky, 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 and then when you feed it, there's still some sticky. So that's why I don't really like the AliExpress ones. Is there sticky on here? I think there is.
Okay, I think that's on there straight. Okay, now, so we're going to set this off to the side. That's why I wanted to do that one first. We're going to cap the glue for a moment. So first things first is gluing
People, sometimes
the three
Why
walls
against AliExpress, Wish and Shein?
to the floor. Now this does have some
I realized that sometimes
idea. It kind of tells you where to put things.
not only like big companies but also small designers. I don't know if I need to feel like happy or offended that they did not steal any of my digital designs. But for instance, Sam Paul's designs, yes, they're on there, and Tracy Fox, and all sorts of people, Victoria.
It's funny. I don't know if you caught that. She's like, I don't know if I should be offended that they haven't stolen any of my designs. She's talking about like AliExpress and Temu, and because there have been several digital designers
Yeah,
that have had
but hey, nothing a little bit
their stuff stolen by
fix. But we also still
the
have
Chinese
lovely
companies.
ones, like these.
I know Gail Agostinelli.
Most likely
That's why she won't shop with Temu, is because they
it's not going to fit on there completely, so I'm going to cut this already.
stole one of her digital designs and was selling it. I'm going to turn to just to make sure that I'm
There we go.
getting that on there centered. I want to make sure my edge is flat. Thank you, I've already taken them.
Somewhere else.
That would be my med alarm going, hey, have you taken your morning meds? Why, yes, thank you, I have. Thank you for asking.
See, this comes off like a charm.
You know, that's a door. I don't know if that's supposed to be glued. Doesn't really say. But I would imagine that since it's a door,
Here.
it's not,
Is it
that
nice?
they don't want it, it's not supposed to be glued down.
Here, I'm gonna put it here. There's a spot here.
A little door that
Because
opens.
why not? It's there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
We do need to put some glue on here, though.
Oh, let's do the big red ones. That's also already done. Let's see. I might use a little piece of
It's
this.
kind of nice because the door at least holds that one up.
But that's alright. Tiny bit.
Like this
Tiny
one,
bit.
this side is wanting to fall out. That can't, do it because the door is holding it up.
I think with these you could just use your fingernails.
Okay, just those. I have to put some more glue up underneath there too. Okay,
Like so.
and then this one. So I need glue on the side and on the bottom.
Had to do a tiny repair.
Side.
Oh my goodness, yes, your fingernails will work.
And on the bottom.
Work, sure. Or it all doesn't.
We're gonna
Oh,
put that
that's
there,
pretty, right?
slide
I
it into
haven't thought of
place.
Do we need to cut something? Probably do.
Is it supposed to hold? I guess it's supposed to. It's like hanging over on this end, just a little bit. So I'm guessing this one
Looks like it.
does too. It needs to move forward. There we go.
Have this one.
Good thing that hadn't completely dried yet.
This is more like watercolor painting. I don't know. It's a different style. I'm not going to use that one.
Okay. Ooh. Yeah, let's see. Just got to add a bead of glue.
Don't. Desk, please.
Ah.
Stay quiet. It also really depends on what kind of paper you use the rub-ons. Yeah? Using rub-ons on antique paper or vintage paper, very old, brittle paper, don't even try it, loves.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of rub-ons. I've tried. Make sure that's coming
It's on my
out.
desk now, forever. It's so cute.
Get
Last
that
one?
up underneath there.
Sure.
Okay.
Yes. Under this. Oops. That was a nice
Oops.
Oh, we're gonna put on out of the ticket.
Okay.
A bit too enthusiastic.
This and I are gonna battle.
Tick, 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 come in.
Let's see it now. All right. So stairs.
I did. Put this one in. Now for mask making, I
Door.
could have stopped at
Wires
any
go out
step
the
of
door.
this process, yeah, with the Katy Petite, the splattering. Yeah. Well,
I'm gonna guess that
go
that's
away and
actually
take them
where
out
the
later, or after all the stamping, or after the rub-ons. Yeah. But you could also add a little more to it. I added
power,
here,
the battery box
add
probably
a
goes in there.
label, a bigger label, or an
Okay,
island,
so let's
red, or
get these
what
guys
have you.
glued.
Stop at any time that you want, boss. Yeah? And then take them out later and use them as you
Okay,
would
so we
like,
need glue
labels.
here.
I would use these as labels that I also have a gazillion of. Yeah?
Glue down
What
the
what project?
side of the stairs.
I am going, because I have a little bit of time left,
Glue
I'm going to
across
show you
here.
how I use some of them in tiny little projects. Yeah?
And
Does that seem like
okay,
fun?
I'm
I think
just
so.
get my
So
hands
I'm
in the
gonna
glue.
take 2 or 3 and do a small tiny little project with this.
Cooperate.
I've taken
We
out some
glue
scraps
along the bottom.
and my boom tape, probably some tiny little labels,
Here,
and then
here,
pieces of
here, and
paper that I might want to do something.
there.
This is a beautiful, almost antique.
And it just dawned on me I was totally off camera that whole time.
I want to do something
So
like
once
this.
again,
I have
apologies.
a coin envelope. I didn't make this one,
Okay.
guys. I have
Down.
with 500 of them. In the Netherlands we call them loan sockets.
Come on,
It's
this
your paycheck.
comes out this way.
Your
We're going to
pay.
glue the stairs
And then
on.
I have a very old Rolodex card.
We're going to
I have
glue
a
this
big
down.
tag with a pocket. Oh, we could do some decorating on here. And this is sort of a
Woo.
receipt. Yeah. So I don't know, guys. I'm gonna start with this one. Now there's a little bit of purple in here, and I have this one with, let's just call it lavender. I don't know if it really is lavender, but I think I want to have it on here. I'm going to make this into a small little fold.
A
And
little
do something.
extra glue there that
That's not this one.
rub off. Glue
If I
that.
want this, it'll probably
Give
start
it a
to
little
crack.
squish downward.
Because this is paper from.
We want to make sure that we're
1937.
gluing
That's quite right, because
to the floor.
what do we do with cracked paper? Well, we reinforce it. With what? With tape. So I'm gonna put some tape on it. But I also want to put this on it because it's the
This
exact
cabinet.
same size.
Whew.
I think I'm going to use this as a small belly band.
Like, did I catch it? I did. This cabinet goes in right.
Glue. You can do glue, or you can do a tiny attacher. A staple. I'm gonna do glue.
Okay. Maybe I need to glue this first.
I really want to add another purple element.
Okay, let's get that glued in before all the glue dries.
For purplish tape. Is that purplish enough? A little bit of glue. Oh yeah, that's perfect.
Put a little bit of glue on the cross members.
Put the blue part on the back.
Not all of them, just to help them kind of grab toward the back of the back wall, you know.
Is that crooked again? No, it's not crooked.
Okay. Let's get those glued in and then this glued back.
Pretty, pretty. Let's have some scissors.
Okay.
Two.
And then that, squish
Someone
down.
typed it upside down. It wasn't me. Yeah. It's from April 13th, 1937. Something French.
I should probably pay
Monsieur.
attention to what order they're
Did you?
gluing stuff in, huh?
Okay. Did I put this on crooked? No. A purple-ish label. I think I have purple in here. Do I know for sure? Yes, there is purple. Do I have smaller purples?
Definitely want to make sure that's flat because the roof has got to go on there.
That's more blue-ish.
Get those wires. Make sure those wires are hanging out the back.
This is the right color.
Okay. Now, in front of
Most likely I will put it on the label.
picture's a little deceptive.
Try to cut this
In
straight.
front of this
Try.
is
My best.
this.
Because we reinforced this, I could even sew in a couple of pages and have this as a mini journal.
Okay.
This is the better spot. Pokey tool. Where? Who knows? Something that looks like pokey tool then? This. Here, right? Yeah. To put this here. Needs to be smaller.
Let's move that up. You know what's interesting is that that was glued on, but it didn't have any screws in it.
This goes here.
Remember when I was saying earlier that I had extra screws?
I'm going to look for the small tag.
But
I
there's
have
only
some in the corner of my eye. I'm
two.
not gonna line it up here, loves.
So this, I'm actually going to glue
Yes, needs a hole.
in the bent position. So I'm going to have to re-glue that one.
Put in a something, yeah.
For now, I'm just going to set it off to the
Lovely
side.
little project with one of those. I'm going to decorate the coin envelope with something red.
I may decide to leave it off. I don't know. We'll see.
Something red, and then
Okay.
some
And in front of that, we have the
I
little
this.
paper.
This was gifted to me with
Chest.
scrappy piece of paper. So we're going to take out scrappy piece of paper. Yeah, I'm just going to use it. Ripping it. So this
It's
is
right there.
label. Big one,
And
small
then
one.
on this back wall,
I have these. These are really cool. It doesn't need to be like big, however. Let's do a little bit of stuff in the background.
glue in place.
Taking out this big one. Yeah? Do I have sand? Will sand show up? I don't think so.
Okay.
This photo. Where's my great burlap? Whoa. Right in front of the nose.
So the stairs are all wow, wow, wow.
Do not want to remove my desk. So I'm just going to do this.
I think it's because of that right there. Let's see.
There we go. See,
Glue
a
off
little
my
bit
hand.
interest in the background. Yeah. What's this?
See the
This.
stair here is not gluing itself. It's not sticking. So it's sliding down, and that's making this part of the stairwell go really wonky. Let's just glue that and hold that for a sec. Okay. Now we gotta put these decorations on. Let's see. I almost want something to. Oh, that's not thick enough, not tall enough. Better. Okay, I've got a mirror.
Layer number 2.
A box of
Hopefully, this was the spot.
crystals
3.
and a picture. Which, where did the picture go? Oh, there it is. That goes on this wall.
Are you really going for sentiment? Magic. The big moon shines in the sky.
Whoop.
By the light of the
Okay. This.
Again, songs in my head. What is this? It's cool. One more. One thingy. Oh,
Goes
yay.
right,
Of course, one more thingy.
like right at the top of the stairs. What a bizarre place to put a mirror.
Maybe like so.
Let me make sure
No, it
it's
needs to go down.
straight. Then this goes next to it. The box of, or the curio. I mean, essentially, it's a curio cabinet.
Yes, an envelope.
Goes
Just a
next to
decorated
it,
envelope and then
and a
send it
little
to a
above.
friend. I really like it. This one's going to be very simple. It's a pre-made tag with a small pocket. This was
And the next
either
to that
this math make March or the year before.
goes the picture.
And did I make this, guys? I don't even remember. Very, very easy things to, yeah, from book pages. There's beautiful book pages too. Now I could put a little bit of decorating here. I think so.
Again, I'll make sure we're straight.
Here, something
Straight-ish.
needs to go behind.
Okay.
So I have small bits, bobs, and small. Does that do anything more?
I got stuff to glue on this wall over here. But while we're waiting, I'm going to go ahead and glue.
It's a perfect fit.
There's this, those of you that are into like magic and Harry Potter know what this thing is called. I don't know what this thing is called.
Yep.
It is leaning
I'm
up
gonna go
against
for it.
the stair and the wall.
I'm gonna put some
No, actually, it just looks like it's leaned up against the stairs.
in the hopes
So I'm going to put a little bit of glue here and a little bit of glue here.
stick.
Little dab of glue there and a little dab of glue there.
So the number
And I'm going to use my
is
tweezers.
towards the top. A little bit high. Can we still move?
And it's like right here and leaning against
Come on.
the stairs. I guess I need to put some glue like right where my
Everywhere.
tweezers are.
I can keep it in as is. Like the thingy in a pocket. I'm going to. Oi. Sentiment. My goodness.
Trying to get my tweezers to let it go is a
No,
challenge.
I'm gonna glue it in. I'm going to add tape over here. Do you want the number?
Uh,
Or this
to-
one? Yeah, I'm going to do this one. Oh, that's so
It doesn't really have it laying down that. drastically. So I'm going to glue it to the window.
You can also attach fragile
I'm going to change
items.
where I'm putting the glue a little bit. So put some on that edge there, to the ground, and then to the,
Just one. Oh yeah, I misplaced my poke tool.
onto the
And
edge.
it's out.
And then this
So
little
I
book.
can show you. Oh, wait. That you can do the perforated lines yourself.
So across the bottom
Kept it there. I'm gonna put it
and across
here.
the top back, as it leans up against
Oh, that's just so cute.
the wall right here. So many things impeding traffic up the stairs. It's like,
Yes. I said sentiment, right? Do we have like a small one that will fit on here? One of many. Oh, we have one of many.
see if we can get this put back on here.
Hey, if you're gonna go, out of your comfort zone, go out of your comfort zone. One of many.
I don't disagree, Tony. If you're going to go out of your comfort zone, go all the way out of your comfort
Touches.
zone.
Sentiment, sentiments, no sentiment, sentiment. Also, bubble tape, no bubble tape. So, where's bubble tape?
Okay. The problem I have with using my tweezers is that I have a hard time
There.
letting it go without,
Where did I put them? Artist.
you know, like it wants to stay with the tweezers instead of
Gleam of stars that glitter.
staying where it's supposed to.
Not really.
Okay, so on this wall over here,
I dream of kittens mostly.
this wall,
Yeah. Needs one more red apple.
we have a clock.
Posted stamp.
There's a thing over there that I can't quite figure out what it's supposed to be. And I don't see. Give me just a second. Sorry, had to blow my nose. I don't see the thing that's supposed to be there. So I gotta.
It's peeking out.
I'll go look again. So this clock
It's probably gonna go here. Yeah.
goes right here. Don't you sliding down?
Snip. And snip.
Got a
Pokey tool.
glue web there.
Oops.
Okay, so that clock goes there. I mean, I suppose at the end of the day,
Are you
all these little pictures, it doesn't really matter where they actually get hung.
Let's do it like so. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Does this need
So-
another thing?
I'm gonna put this right
I
here.
already put away my post stamps. But I think I want one, a brown one here. That's not
And then
boxes and boxes.
my box. This poor box. When I had my Craft-A-Lunch the other day, I had everything in here all nice and neat and organized, and there's what I'm looking for actually. And
A brown.
it was one of the things that fell and hit the ground. So fortunately the box stayed closed, but
I thought it was
it like all of my stuff was no longer neatly organized in there. So that and that
one of the.
and that. I need just a minute. So what I'm looking for is
I already put this on, so I cannot fit it. Please go there.
this tiny little picture. Where's my man? That
Yes.
tiny little picture right there.
Yes. Yes. We're done. Loves, that's it for for today. We started out, well, I started out with this roll of tickets.
And it
or
goes
you started out with just
horizontal.
cardstock. Yeah, and we made all of these, and
Which
they're
helps.
just lovely. Yeah, and make them in any style that you want. I did this one upside down. Yeah, how am I going to sleep tonight? I do not know. A little bit more tape, or add whatever you want. Try the Katie Petite. It's not really Katie Petite. It's something completely different. But try it.
Yep, looks
Yeah?
like that one.
And then how do you use them? Well, make it into a tiny little belly band on a postcard, or use an index card, or any piece of
Oh, and then
paper
this
that you like, Lobbies. Make it into a belly band.
gets
Or
glued.
add it to a tag, or in a pocket, or happen to have this strip. That was just awesome. Really cool. Or just in a beautiful small collage.
Nope, I don't know what to do with that one yet.
An envelope.
Put all my lamps back in here, and I'm not going to close this anymore, so
This sentiment here, it just felt better over there.
fingers crossed it doesn't take another tumble off
Just go try it, yeah, even on
the desk.
Blender, whatever. Let me know in the comments
So
if
this
it
one.
worked out for you, and if you happen to own one of those
Another-
rolls.
Another spider webby.
Some of you
This
out there-
goes
out there
here.
might have one of those. Okay, loves, I am going to be back again this Wednesday.
And
with
then
another
this.
project, probably completely different to this one. Yeah. In the description box, I am going to link look tape. Look tape. Oh, and this is from a Christmas freebie. This label. Yeah. Perfect. Wednesday. See you then. Bye.
Goes right here. So there's stuff hanging on that wall. Okay. Now back to here. In front of the stairs, we have the clock that sits right in here, which doesn't make sense to me. It sits in there at an angle, so that's going to be a challenge. Doesn't sit flat against either surface. Ah, don't fall forward, please. Okay. And then in front, right on this edge, we have this cabinet. You know, in one place it shows one picture it shows the clock there, and another one it shows it over here. So I'm going to actually put it there. It makes more sense to me there. Next to that, we have this cabinet. Whoop. I'm just going to put a little dab on the bottom of each feet. Take care of the little spider webbies, the glue webs. Okay, that goes next to the clock. And then next to the clock goes this cabinet. Nice and even with the stairs. Okay. Get you glued down. Get the clock glued down. See, and then this light goes down inside here. So we're going to glue that. I'm going to need something. So we're going to glue that light in there. So I want it to glue to the paper. Inside that little crevice. So then when I pull the there we go. Okay, so maybe I don't want to pull it just yet because I want that to dry straight, if at all possible. So we're gonna stick that back right like that. That lights up that little cabinet. Okay. And then this little cart sits inside here. Okay, we've got a few little more decorations to do. Be tremendously helpful if my vision wasn't going all stupid all of a sudden. We got a couple things we got to glue in there. I wish that would stay open. This goes on the next floor. That I'm not sure. So I need the little white block. This one of these. It's this, so yeah, it's that one. And then another picture. Oh. No. Might be this one. Kind of looks like that one. Got to be because there's only that and this, but I think this is supposed to be a book. Oh, and then this one, and that's definitely not. Definitely not. Also supposed to be a little lamp sitting right here. I gotta go in and see what that was supposed to look like again. And then on the outside we have the empty crate and the crate with the scrolls in it. Okay. And these, so this, it's little box. After it gets done sticking to my finger, goes right here. Almost want to like glue that in there, but well, it does say stick the fabricated articles. So and then this, it actually shows it at an angle, like as if it's sitting on a shelf, but it's really not. So I'm gonna grab my tweezers. We're gonna try. I'm gonna just hang it on the side of this cabinet. See if it stays. Ha ha ha. And then we have this tiny little crate. These were fun to assemble. Remember these? So this little crate sits like this at an angle. And this crate sits on top, like so. But did I get glue where I needed to get glue? Yes, I did. Okay. Okay. I feel like I need more glue here. Or at least to spread the glue out, because it's kind of sitting up on the handles of the bottom crate, so the glue wasn't really making contact. There we go. Okay. We're going to set this aside, and I'm going to finish just what's on this page, and then we will be done for today. So I need these two, and I need this one. See if I can find a place to grab you, to move you out of the way. Grab that spider, or that glue web there. Okay, this, it's got, you probably can't see it because of where the lines are, but it does show where to put these. Glue globber that's making my glue want to go places where I don't want it to go. This front edge is just paper, but I do want to get some glue on there. And then this flips over, and we're going to line this up with what it's showing. Wipe off any excess glue that seeped out, which there almost always will be. And then this side. Again, we got just a little line along the edge of the paper, around that metal frame. goes right there. I'm going to get that level or even with the front. Again, wiping off the excess glue. What was C127? I didn't pull that out. So I think, was it this? Yes, it is. And it goes right in between there. This is the one of the ones that I was like, oh, it actually makes a difference that you put it in there the right way. That you put the sticker on the right side. That goes right there. All right, so we are right at 46 minutes, so we're going to call that a video for today. And so next week we will continue with the fabrication of this. This glues on front. Which is going to be weird because it shows it level even with that one, but there's no way for it to be even because the door gets in the way. I'd have to I guess that's weird. That is weird because the door then sits on top of this little stoop right here. But that's actually what it shows. All right, in the close-up picture. So with that, we will we'll do this in the next video. So here is what we have done so far today. We got the beginnings of our first floor completed. So thanks for tuning in, and we shall catch you in the next video. Bye!